Welcoming back a gentleman we met not terribly long ago on the program. He has tossed his hat into the race as things heat up, and we start to consider that maybe Richard Neal will return as your congressman, maybe not. Tom Wesley is vying for that elective honor. Tom, good morning and welcome back. Wait a minute. Let's try this again. Take two. Good morning and welcome back. How's that?
Good morning.
There you go.
I'm here.
Get you on the right microphone there. It's good to have you back. And quite frankly, you are here for a specific purpose today to open your Western Massachusetts branch. You're going to be in Agawam.
That's right. We're actually having our official ribbon cutting today. We've been up and running for a couple of weeks, but it's always nice to have a celebration. Mm-hmm. So that makes us equally balanced between both sides of the district. We have our established office in Douglas. We refer to that as the hangar, and we refer to the Agawam office now as the flight deck. That's at 525 Springfield Road.
Mm-hmm. Well, before I get too specific, just tell me in general, how's the campaign going?
I think it's going great. We're really ramped it up now here. We're just less than 30 days away to the primary, or about 30 days away to the primary, and we just keep doing very, very well.
Well, you come to us from the Hopedale neck of the woods, I know.
Yes, and for those who don't know where Hopedale is, it's a little hamlet nestled under the armpit of Milford and
so to
Mendon.
speak. What kind of reaction are you getting these days when you introduce yourself to folks for the first time who aren't familiar with you and they find out that you are running for Richie Neal's seat?
Well, a lot of people just say, if you're running against Richard Neal, you got my vote.
Really?
And what I have to say is, well, hang on. For the first time in 14 years, not only is there one opponent, there's two. And so I have to distinguish myself as the Navy veteran and the international businessman. I don't want them voting for the wrong person.
Well, yeah, 2 days ago. Was it 2 days ago or was it? No, it was, I beg your pardon. It was yesterday. Richie was on the show, and he was touting the benefits and the good fortune of the latest bailout package, the $26 billion to keep, ostensibly, to keep teachers and other education officials employed at the start of the next fiscal year.
Right. Isn't it always the case? It's either it's police, fire, roads, and teachers all the time. When we need money, we make sure that they're the poster children for the latest bailout. Look, I love teachers. Believe me, I remember my high school teachers fondly and dearly. But it's really a bait and switch. It's just an opportunity to spend more money and not to cut money, cut funding, and cut spending in other areas. We really can't afford this. It's just another bailout.
Nobody likes the idea of doing anything disingenuous to teachers, police, or firemen. But it is also, to me, it's also disingenuous to throw them out there like they're a grenade to diffuse any criticism of additional spending and additional spending packages, and to tell us that it doesn't jive with the fact that you and I find out in our travels new information on a daily basis that the government is growing at an unprecedented rate, the private sector is shrinking, that a job that might pay $35,000 a year or $60,000 a year in the private sector, the government counterpart to that job is paying $123,000 a year. When we talk about maybe halving those salaries, it becomes a heresy to suggest it, and the next thing you know, we're talking about teachers, firefighters, and policemen.
Yeah, that's the way it is all the time. It's the same at the state level as well. You know, it's a $50 billion budget here in the Commonwealth, and 5% of it is aid to cities and towns, or $5 billion rather is aid to cities and towns, and yet that seems to be the only number that ever gets cut. It's the same thing at the federal level.
How fully staffed is your Agawam office going to be, Tom?
Well, we're open now in two shifts, so between 10 and 4, and then about 6 and 8. We're getting more and more volunteers all the time. Our office in Douglas is open from 10 until 8 p.m. every single night, and including Saturdays. We have a half shift on Saturdays. So I expect that Agawam will be just as vibrant as Douglas.
How often do you expect to be around here?
I'm out here 2 to 3 times a week.
Really?
I'm racking up some miles on the old Subaru, I'll tell you that right now.
I would say so. So where are you off to today when you're done here?
Oh, gosh, I'm visiting some seniors today, having some meetings with some Springfield community people, lunch with some physicians. I'm off to a sportsman's club in the evening after the ribbon cutting ceremony. It's been on the radio a couple of times this morning, so it's a very busy day, and that's the type of hectic pace we're going to keep. On top of all of this, I'm still working a day job, and in fact, a week from now, I have to get on an airplane and head over to Asia for 8 days. So, my company still needs my expertise in what I'm doing, so I have to sort of interrupt the campaign to do that.
Well, we appreciate you stopping by. Good luck today with the the festivities on opening your Agawam campaign office. You picked a terrific talent to do that in, and we look forward to seeing you again, Tom.
Well, thank you. If anybody wants to stop by, it's 525 Springfield Road, and we'll have pizza and all sorts of goodies and refreshments.
What time?
4 o'clock.
You said the magic word, pizza. All right, Tom, it was great to see you again. Welcome back, and have a great day.
My pleasure.
All right.
Thank you for having me.